Provence in the southeast of France. The solutions I'm going to present you are designed for well-being, self-care. So we will talk about taking care of yourself. This moment is for you, so I hope you enjoy it. The persons who invited you will send you a free questionnaire form that we call a body check after the presentation. Please do not hesitate to call and ask for the free body check. This body check allows you to know where you are, how you feel, and probably have your proper body analysis and to know what your body really needs. The solutions I'm going to present are French, so I'm happy to present these. I'm using and consuming them since 10 years now. They are designed to help you feel the best, whether your goal is weight management, vitality, sport performance, weight or put on weight or lose weight, and simply an overall well-being. So let's start for the presentation now. Did you know that the way we age is determined by our genes? 25% of the way we age is determined by our genes. So that means that 75% is linked to our lifestyles and nutrition and daily habits. So general statements to understand. Of course, we are more and more, many people on this earth, empty calories, which is maybe we can feed ourselves with food, but no vitamins, no minerals. Have you learned about food waste? 33% of food stuff is thrown away, so we can have not a proper meal. Maybe you are people who are in a hurry, you don't have time to eat properly, and you skip meals, and you have disrupted lifestyles. So maybe we can talk about that as well. Some people think eating well is expensive, so they turn to cheaper and lower quality products. We will see in another time, in another slide, that we can find easy solutions. And of course, there are many problems and consequences on diets and also illness. Like 80% of causes of premature death is linked to excess sugar, for example. We know that even our children eat too much sugar and sweets, etc. Of course, these 6 statements have consequences on your physical well-being and health. We can talk about our mind, our plate, and the way you move. So eating well is not only eating well, it's also move well and feeling well in your mind as well. So what the consequences are, maybe you can have problems with sleep, stress. A lot of people are now in a hurry, don't take time to eat properly, so they are stressed. Sometimes the silhouette, it can be losing weight, but also gain weight, which is not as easy. Fitness, digestion problems, also we can talk about that, and sport performance. We will talk about balanced diet. All to do is to have a balanced lifestyle according to your daily routine, to your life. Maybe if you have children, you will have a proper dinner meal, but maybe you can have vitamin, minerals added to your proper meal. Being indulgent is one of the key. We are not talking about restrictions. We are not talking about restricted diets. All to do is to be indulgent with yourself. I am a nutrition coach, and the persons who invited you will give you free coaching and expert guidance that will make you make the right choices and smart food solutions We'll talk about that now. Maybe you want to have a balanced meal. So you want to have the high quality products, food supplements. We are talking about preventive health. So we want to be before curing the people. So we want to accompany you, guide you, giving you tips before you maybe are ill or lacking of energy. Maybe you want to eat easy because you are in a hurry, you don't have time, and you want to have something like nomadism food. Also, it's free. A lot of people have to reconcile with food, and nutritional psychology is linked to the coaching you will have and get from us. And maybe you want to eat responsible. For example, one of our 36 meals pack is only one pack. So we are really invested in the planet and also in veggie, proteins, and packaging, and made in France. Sustainable changes, sustainable solutions, and flexible, adapted to you, to your family. Now we'll talk about the different solutions and ranges of products, all to do with energy. No preservatives, GMO-free, gluten-free, no pollutant, no allergen in the vegan meals. In every flavors, we can have more than 23 flavors, savory or sweet, cookable, so you can cook if you like to cook, or if you don't like cooking, you can have a smoothie or milkshake, but you can add that also to a soup or cream or sauce or quiche. So you can make tasty and very delicious things with the products. All are rich in proteins, but we are not in high proteins or low calories. You can add that to a normal plate. You can have a normal meal with your family at dinner, for example. It can be ready to eat or ready to shake. Also, we have meal bars. We'll talk about that later. And we are very economical in prices, and we can talk about that as well. You can have a complete meals. We can see like 500 calories, or we can guide people if you want to lose weight, but in a regular lose of weight. We can see that. One of our products we have talked about for 22 years now, because Beauty Sen is a French brand. The products are made in Strasbourg, and we are existing since 22 years. I haven't said that before. It's 23 vitamins and minerals in every solution, so even savory, sweet, and you will get the energy, immunity. We can talk about nervous system, so all to do with the mental health, digestion, also the cardiovascular system, and cellular health. Of course, we'll talk about drinks because hydration is very important. We can go on a detox, for example, which can accompany sport people, but also people for your daily routine. We have two flavors, not much sugar in it, lemon and peach, and it's 36, and you can have that for a month of a detox, or you can have that as a recovery for after a sports session, for example. It will give you the energy because you have vitamins in it as well, fibers. So for people who want to lose weight, we know the fibers are very interesting for losing weight. And we also talk about synergy of food supplements. Omega-3 is my favorite. You can have that every day, all year long. It's for the brain, for the heart, for the mood, and also for the memory. So it's very good all year long. And we are working on synergy with omega-3 and antioxidants, all to do with aging, also the protection of the cells, and also for the synergy of omega-3 and antioxidants for people who are going on sports. So I have talked about people who want to lose weight or gain weight, also people who are going on sport. Sometimes just the energy you are lacking, and maybe the food you are consuming every day has not had the proper food supplements and vitamins, so you have to go for extra solutions. This is a typical day. You can want to try for months, or you can go on a 3 months program where you can really test and evaluate the quality of the products. So that's an example, illustration of a day for you. So we can have for example, energy diet, which is of the product I talked about just earlier. An energy diet in the morning, or energy vegan meal plus a fresh fruit. But you can switch and personalize if you prefer to have your proper breakfast. Maybe we can give you tips and advice for a proper breakfast. And maybe you can have a proper lunch depending when you are, if you are working, if you have time to eat. And you can switch with the dinner if you have a dinner with the family, for example. Of course, you will have that with the drinks, the energy detox, for example, and the capsule of omega-3 and antioxidant, one in the morning, one in the evening. If you want to go further, I talked about the sport, so we have a complete meal which is 500 calories. So you can have it like smoothie shaker, like I said, or you can prepare proper brownies, cookies, quiche, cakes with these flavors. You can talk about immunity with the coach, the persons who invited you, articulation, digestion, circulation, and we also have now beauty and relax solutions. So do not hesitate to do your body check, do free body check, and talk with the person who invited you for any problems you can have, and in intimate conversation. It can be also digestion, and all to do is a food supplement. You can have that for months, for example, add it to proper meal and vegetables, for example. I talked about eat well, but I want to insist on eat well and move well as well, because it's very important. You can have, sometimes you eat well, but you don't move. So it's moving better. So it's all to do to be more in movement and good health. So this is very personal to have the program we will deliver you. No one has the same program. So we will have a proper talk and intimate talk with you after the body check to give you the proper advices. At the moment, we have special offers, so do not hesitate as well to talk about these offers. Like you can have 16 meals offered for free, and also nectar of aloe vera. I didn't talk about the nectar of aloe vera, which is very good for digestion, and we have the proper range of products, aloe vera from Mexico, but very pure, with no preservatives, no silly things in it. Now my presentation is over. I hope you enjoy it. Please do your body check with your advisor, and do not hesitate to have this free body check and ask for more information on our website, and also all the recipes. We have more than 300 recipes on our website, so you can cook anything you want and add 23 vitamins and minerals in every of your meal. Thank you very much for your listening, and I hope you enjoyed this moment. Good night.